We're going to head to The Athletic. They predict a Jimmy Garoppolo trade. This one's kind of interesting. Brown's not involved. But the 49ers trade Garoppolo to Pittsburgh for a fourth-round pick this year, conditional fourth-round pick next year that could slide up to a second-rounder. It's intriguing just because the value that it would take to get Jimmy Garoppolo, to be honest with you, that's not a lot.
No, it's not. And I mean, I think, the end of the game against the Rams in the NFC Championship may have hurt his value a little bit. The fact that they had that lead and he couldn't make a play to get the job done to get San Francisco into the Super Bowl when it was right there for him, including the interception in the final 2 minutes that put the game away. But as far as, where he could go, Pittsburgh's would not be a bad fit for Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, the Steelers have enough talent at receiver, at running back, and they have enough on the defense where they don't necessarily need a quarterback who's Superman. They need a guy who is going to be able to, be a point guard, get those guys the ball, get out of the way, and, let them do their thing. And I think that we've seen the Steelers kind of do that for the last couple of years to varying degrees of success. It was obviously good enough to get to the playoffs, even with a Ben Roethlisberger who's nowhere near his prime or his physical capabilities. So maybe if they can't get the big name, maybe if they can't trade up, to get a Kenny Pickett or Malik Willis in this draft, maybe not a bad consolation prize. And for San Francisco, just get whatever you can get. I mean, obviously 2 fourths, including one that turns into a second, is not ideal, but it's a little something, and especially if you're trying to rebuild around Trey Lance, extra pieces to kind of make sure that he's prepared, he's ready to go, and he has all the things he needs around to be successful. It's going to be interesting to see where he ends up, because we have to assume, based on, the Trey Lance pick itself, that Jimmy Garoppolo is playing elsewhere next season.